What's good, y'all? It's Jay Prince here again with another anime reaction. Today's reaction is gonna be Mob Psycho 100, Season 3, Episode 1. I've already been watching Mob Psycho. Kind of held off on Season 3 a little bit because I like the dub. Well, sub is fine too for this series. Mob Psycho is like a pretty enjoyable show. We're gonna be watching the first episode of Season 3, and y'all will be getting my commentary along the way. You guys want to see more reactions? Down below in the comment sections for shows that you recommend. Can't guarantee you I'll get to them right away, but they'll be added to the list. And you know, if y'all constantly show support and show love, we can do this more often, especially when it comes to giving my commentary and eventually reviewing the season. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Take you guys along the process of me watching episodes, so that maybe we fill in the gaps of not having so many reviews. Trying to watch more anime. This would be a great way to watch more anime. So let's get into this video. Mob Psycho 100 in dubbed Future Career Paths. That's the title of the episode. Into it.
Seriously? And another thing about Yuzu Pepper, it's affiliated with a British high school, which means the chance to study abroad.
Studying abroad, huh? That sounds fun.
I gotta reiterate this for people. Like I hate when people talk about Mob Psycho and start power scaling and bring up his 100% being his limit as far as his power, and that ain't true. I keep explaining it to people. The 100% shit has nothing to do with his power. Mob is a very socially awkward kid who can't really regulate his emotions without being able to control. Well, not without being able to control his powers, but a lot of energy is spent regulating his emotions, because if he can't, his powers become a little uncontrollable, unchecked. That's what the percentage bar is, and it's tough to keep explaining it because the show didn't explain it the best. If people were watching it and subbed, but quite honestly, that's all it is. The percentage is just how much he's keeping his emotions in check. And if he can't keep them in check, well, he just goes out of it.
Hey, Master Reagan. When you were in middle school, did you plan on opening an office like this?
Huh? No. Are you kidding? What middle schooler would do that?
I see. Then why did you end up doing it?
Damn.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, you see...
On the spot.
At a certain point, I came to the realization that I possessed these unique and quite extraordinary powers. As it happened, I'd pretty much gone as far as I could go in the job I had back then, so it was a perfectly timed opportunity to embark on a new challenge.
In other words, you only moved on to this career after mastering your first one. You really are incredible, Master Reagan.
It's true.
I've finished
I'll be
cleaning
lying
the
to
bathroom.
kids.
Good. But don't feel like you have to check in after every little task.
Yes, right. Hello, Shigeo. It's good to see you.
Oh, hello.
Our client should be here any minute. Listen up, Serizawa. You may be an official team member now, but don't lose sight of the fact that you're still a rookie around here. You keep your eyes peeled and watch how I handle this client, and you might actually learn a thing or two.
Right. I'll try, sir.
But Master Reagan's younger than he is.
You've raised an intriguing point, Mob.
Okay.
Now, Serizawa, what do you think?
You're asking me? Well, I guess there's not much to say except that thing's obviously cursed in some form or another.
If that's the case, then why didn't you speak up earlier, Serizawa? What would have happened if I'd somehow failed to notice the curse? Did you consider that?
Because he clearly did. He just failed to realize there was a curse there.
I'll give you a second chance to prove yourself.
Manipulator Reagan.
Exorcism.
Yes, sir.
He redeems himself, man. Are we sure the curse isn't holding that thing together?
Yes! Nicely done, Serizawa. It looks as though you've redeemed yourself.
Ha, I was right, it
I
broke.
guess the blast did that.
Oh, how could I be careless enough to break an 80,000 yen NT? I gotta go fill out some credit
You just leave everything to me.
Ooh, and mayonnaise.
What are you going to do with that?
Rice Grain Big Bang!
This is one of Reigen's special moves, where he takes a seemingly simple rice grain and unlocks its true potential.
This show is ridiculous.
Really fixed it!
In this moment, as he marveled at the true extent of Reigen's abilities, Serizawa realized how big the world truly was.
Huh.
Well,
It's a
I
broccoli.
admit my suspicions were already firmly established, but that look you've got on your face is all the confirmation I need.
Masato? What are you talking about?
The incident the other day. Everyone thinks that it was a terrorist attack that coincided with a natural disaster. But I
It's
knew
just
what was
the other
really
day.
going on was nothing less than a battle for the fate of the world. You fought an evil organization and were able to
How she
defeat
pieced
them.
this shit together with her nosy ass?
In the process. That about the size of it?
Actually, I was thinking about my career path.
Give me a break! Just look at that monstrosity! I know you
She
had
not
something to do
wrong,
with
but
it.
like,
There's not a doubt in my mind. Some people
how the
have
fuck
started
is we
calling it a
piecing this shit
divine
together?
tree, even going so far as to worship it. You should reveal yourself. Tell everybody you're its creator.
Does
I
this have to do with that other thing you were talking about?
The Psycho Helmet religion.
You're saying they're connected somehow?
For once, you actually understand.
Psycho Helmet.
That's exactly right.
It's him.
Mob, you're truly amazing, you know that? I never imagined I'd have a divine
She's
being among my
fangirling, for real, for real.
classmates. So, what about your future plans, Mob?
He just told you he was thinking about it. He didn't
I don't
know.
have any yet.
She wasn't listening at all.
Here I was afraid you'd
Big
gain
headed, nosy
enlightenment from
motherfucker.
being so unpopular. But obviously I had nothing to worry about.
Moving on. About this mountain of garbage you've got here. It's not garbage!
Oh, nah.
It's my legacy!
Oh,
It
nah.
functions as a
He's dead
protective
ass.
barrier. Only when I'm safely enclosed within it am I able to fall asleep.
Right, barrier, gotcha. Huh? What's this photo?
That's me back in the old days. I was kind of a rebellious kid.
Still had a bald ass head.
He was.
Keep listening to what he has to say.
I've been alive for 50 years now. 50 years on this earth. And the only thing I've got to show for it is this house my parents left behind. I
Yeah.
have nothing in my possession that I can truly call my own.
This shit
I've gone
finna
with
make
the
me
flow
feel
and taken
depressed.
the easy way out at every turn. If only I'd chosen the right path back when it all began. I guess a single mistake really can ruin your entire life.
Whatever. Stop being such a pain. You don't have to agonize over everything.
One item at 490 yen. Two at 670. One at 540.
For evil spirits by evil spirits, for evil spirits by evil spirits.
Just what are the two of you up to in here?
Hello, Master.
By evil
How's everything going?
Why don't you take a look and see for yourself? Up there! An evil spirit directly above us!
Hey, what do you know? He really was possessed by a spirit, and a big one at that.
No, I'm pretty sure that's his very own living wraith.
Well, either way, I don't dare use my own powers here for risk of harming innocent passersby. Okay, you two, you're up.
For evil spirits by evil spirits, for evil spirits by evil spirits.
Can we go to bed now?
Ooh, look at that. Well, to make a long story short, here we still are. And you know, even though I may have opened this place on a whim, as it turns out, I'm right where I want to be doing precisely what I want to do. The point is, whether it's work or anything else, your guiding principle should always remain the same. Your life is your own, and it's up to you to live it exactly the way you want.
Master Reagan, Thanks.
Valuable life lesson. Anime doesn't have to be
really
all fights.
appreciate it.
There can be values in it. Dimple! What is you doing?
Well, what do you know? Guess my time has finally come.
Those who writhe in the shadows have finally made their move. Will we be able to stop this cycle of sadness? Next time on...
So that is it for Mob Psycho. I enjoyed that episode. I definitely feel like I watched the sub version a little bit, so the ends looked familiar. But man, some solid values. It just makes me think about myself as well, and what we're trying to do here. So, thank you guys for watching this here reaction / commentary. Again, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment any series that you might want to see me react to. Hopefully, you guys enjoying these, because it's really just a experiment for me right now. So, that being said, until next video.